Your dad asked me to give you this when you turned 25, my mom said. He left when I was 2. The envelope had today's date on it. I'd spent 23 years hating a man I couldn't remember. My mom never talked about him except to say he wasn't ready to be a father, that he'd chosen himself over us, that some people just aren't built for responsibility. I built my entire identity around being nothing like him. Reliable, present, the kind of guy who shows up no matter what. Now my mom was handing me a sealed envelope with my name written in handwriting I didn't recognize, dated to match my 25th birthday exactly. He gave this to me the night he left, she said quietly. Made me promise not to open it. Made me promise to give it to you on this exact date. I stared at the envelope like it might explode. You've had this for 23 years and never mentioned it? She nodded slowly. Her hands were trembling. Looking back, I should have noticed that. Should have noticed her red, swollen eyes like she'd been crying for hours before I arrived. I took the envelope to my apartment, set it on my kitchen table, stared at it for 3 hours before I finally tore it open. Inside was a handwritten letter and a small brass key. The letter was dated the night he left. Son, if you're reading this, I kept my promise. I know you've spent your whole life thinking I abandoned you. I need you to know the truth. When you were 2 years old, I found out I was dying. Huntington's disease. The same thing that killed my father and grandfather before him. I watched them both deteriorate slowly. Watched them become hollow shells of themselves. Watched them forget their own children's names. I couldn't let you watch that happen to me. More importantly, I couldn't risk you growing up waiting for the same death sentence hanging over you. Huntington's is genetic. 50% chance I passed it to you. I couldn't let you live your childhood knowing that, dreading every single birthday. I made your mother promise never to tell you the truth. I made her promise to let you hate me instead of fear your own future. The key opens a storage unit at Riverside Self-Storage off Highway 19, Unit 247. Everything I wanted you to have is inside. I've been adding to it every year on your birthday since I left. I don't know if I'll still be alive when you read this, but leaving you was the hardest thing I ever did. Not because I was a coward running away, because I loved you too much to make you watch me disappear piece by piece. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Your